Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beyond the Evidence, the podcast where we dive deep into true crime cases, uncovering the facts and exploring the unanswered questions that keep us coming back for more. I'm your host, Marv, and I want to thank you for joining me today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can find links to my PayPal and Cash App in the description. Now, let's get into today's topic.
In the shadows, where the truth lies, Marv's on the case, with justice in her eyes. Unsolved mysteries, voices lost in time. She digs deeper, uncovering the crime. Beyond the evidence, she'll fight the fight. Beyond the evidence, where justice matters. Marv's the voice for the voiceless, breaking all the patterns, facts and theories, clues and controversy. Join the journey, uncovering the mystery. This is Beyond the Evidence, where justice prevails, with Marv leading the way. Truth never fails. Now get ready for this live stream. Super chat, highlight your message. Don't fall victim to the irrelevance. Hit that like, share, subscribe to Marv's Beyond the Evidence.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Beyond the Evidence. So, been MIA for quite a while since Karina's trial, working on some things here at home and trying to figure out what direction I want to go into. So, after a lot of reflection, first of all, I should say, if you've been here a while, or even if this is your first time here, thank you for joining me today and for being here. I appreciate it. This live stream is going to be a little bit different. I want to talk about where this channel is going, what I've learned, and how I want to do better. Not just for the audience, but for the families whose stories I'm going to be sharing. As many of you know, I've always fought for justice. And sometimes that's meant digging deep into cases, looking at different theories, and calling out inconsistencies. And over the past few years, since I've been doing this, I've listened to family members from different cases, some that I've covered here, some that I haven't covered here. And one really, really triggered me in a deep way. And that is, I watched a video done by Colby, Ryan, and Brandon Boudreaux after the latest Lori Vallow Bell trial. And I encourage all of you to go and listen to this video by them, because it really shook me. Hearing what it's like for families to live through the trauma while the internet tears their lives apart, it made me pause, made me start thinking about how I want this channel to go, which direction I want it to go. And I've realized that even though my intentions were good, speculation, um, even though we're in the pursuit of the truth and justice, can cause real harm to these families. And even though my intentions were good, I don't want to be a part of that anymore. I don't want to hurt these families in any way. So today, from this point forward, we're going to be changing. This is now going to be an advocate. Why can't I say this word? Advocacy first channel. We're going to focus on facts. We're going to center it around family voices and tell stories with compassion. I have done that in the past, but that is truly the way we're going to go forward. We're going to discuss details of cases. Absolutely. We're still going to explore theories, but we're going to do it with boundaries, respect, and responsibility. The new mission is simple and clear for this channel: to be ethical, fact-based advocate for missing persons and unsolved murder victims, centering families' voices while rejecting harmful speculation. This isn't just about views and content for me. It's about people, and it always will be. So with that, I want to invite all of you to the bigger part of the mission. I'm going to be introducing a new YouTube membership. In the past, I've done 3 tiers, and I'm going to simplify it. It's going to be the $2.99 to support the channel, and there's going to be one other tier. But I'm going to do it differently than other channels. Okay, so it's going to be twice a month. I'll be doing private live chats with members. We'll hang out, talk about cases. I can answer your questions, and we can just spend time together, one-on-one, as a community. I know times are hard right now, and I want this to be accessible to everyone. So instead of setting a price right now for that new tier, I'd love for you to leave a comment or send me a message. What would you be willing to pay for that membership? Your feedback will help me make sure it's fair to everyone, especially since I know that a lot of my viewers are on fixed incomes. So leave me a comment below what you think is a fair price. I want everybody to be able to have access to this and be able to spend time with me on a one-on-one situation. In addition, I am going to be expanding. YouTube has its rules and guidelines, and it really can create havoc on creating content for the audience. So I am getting the Patreon back up and running, and I'm going to be doing most of my trials there. I sit here and I watch them every day. I want to create a safe place for my subscribers, my viewers to be able to watch these trials and be able to talk with each other in the chat. And so Patreon is going to be the way to do that. Might as well live stream them while I'm watching them anyways. So if you're interested in a particular trial and you would like that to be on the Patreon, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to pick trials here as I see them and as I'm interested in them. And once again, that cost is going to be very low. I want everybody to be able to participate in that. So on Patreon is where we're going to have our deeper discussions, where I don't have to be so careful as to what I say. It's going to detail the cases that have more disturbing details to where I can freely talk about them and not have to say rugs instead of the D word, or red rum instead of the M word, or unalived instead of killed or murdered. It's very frustrating trying to do that on YouTube and keep the channel monetized. So I'm going to do a broader version here on YouTube and get more into details on Patreon. I'm also going to start doing lives on TikTok to bring a broader audience. The content has been primarily centered around a lot of Indiana cases. I'm going to continue those cases. I've got a lot of cases out of Kokomo area and Howard County to bring you. But we're going to branch out. We're going to start covering everything. And I'm going to start doing more missing persons. So you're going to get pre-recorded videos that are only 8 to 10 minutes long, depending on the information I have on the missing person case. I'm going to try to keep any live streams to about an hour, as I know that it's hard for somebody to sit down and listen for 2, 3, 4 hours. And we're just going to bring awareness to these cases as much as we can. I'm going to have more family members on. I have a list of cases that have been recommended by the viewers: Evansdale, Flora, and many, many more that you haven't heard about. So I'm going to be bringing you all of these. Now, the issue is that YouTube limits me to 3 notifications a day. So if I put out a live stream and a pre-recorded and a community post, there are your 3 notifications for the day. I'm actually going to try to be on here more and more. So what I recommend is that in the morning, you look at the community post, because I'm going to put on one community post in the morning of everything that'll be coming out that day. Whether it's live streams and pre-recorded videos and shorts for wanted individuals and missing persons. So just check on that. I'll try to have that out by 10 o'clock each morning, as to what is happening on the channel. Because if I start going live and doing pre-recordeds and shorts and community posts, you're not going to get notified of everything, because I'll be beyond the limit of 3 notifications a day. So with that being said, does anybody have any questions, thoughts? Anything you want to talk about while I'm here? Let's see who else here. Andrea's here, of course. Hello, Boston. Nice to see you, Maureen. I'll be Frank. So happy you're here. Fight for justice. Hey, girl, how you doing? Haven't talked to you in a while. Aurora, thank you. Let's see. A lot of channels do memberships for $4.99 and $2.99. Yep. Yes, I know how careful I have to be on TikTok. I've been learning that. Hope everyone is good. Nice to see you, Farmer. What do you object to, Frank? I'll be Frank. You could always post pre-recorded videos and other info on Facebook to notify. Yes, I will do that. Absolutely. Glad to see creators taking a stand against ridiculous YouTube policies. Yeah, it makes it hard. It definitely does. So I've been brainstorming and trying to find ways around it. And the best way to do that is do the content on YouTube in a general, overbroad way, get down into the nitty-gritty on Patreon. Posting extra videos in post pushes them out into the list of videos people scroll through. Yep, absolutely. So like I said, every morning I'll try by 10, 11 my time, getting you a community post of everything that I'm posting for that day. Yes, we have to catch up. Absolutely. Can your members and subs post content directly to your YouTube community page? I don't know if I have that yet, but I can't wait to get it because I hear it is really awesome. And maybe you can send me an email on how to find out if I have that, because that's part of the new YouTube community that's going to be coming out. And I do know that they're testing that right now. As you said, you're a beta for that, and it's cool. And one of the things that I'm going to do also, you should have it. I have it, and I'm tiny. Okay, I got to look into that. I will check it out. What was I going to say? So on the Facebook group, I have been focusing a lot on missing persons, and I'm going to bring that to the channel. It's important to get these missing people, their information out on the internet. If you have a missing persons case that you want me to profile in the Facebook group or on the channel, send it to me. But I need some specific information. I need the city and state that the person is from and where they went missing. I need as much information as you can provide on that person's situation, what they were wearing, any tattoos, earrings, things like that, where they were last seen, if there's a car involved, anything like that, so that I can get it out. Trying to think of what else. So basically what I'm stating here today is that this is a new chapter. It's still beyond the evidence. And I'm still me, just with a clear mission, stronger values, and a heart more focused on the people at the center of these cases. So I'm excited. I'm going to be coming out with, before we dive into cases, okay, I've done some research, and we're going to talk about 2 specific topics. The first one is the true crime channels, internet, what it is, what is the good, the bad, the ugly of it all. And then we're going to go into an educational video on a topic that just breaks my heart, and that is these children that are being unalived by their parents. So those are the first 2 big topics that we're going to talk about on this channel. And then we're going to start going into cases. I'm going to give you updates on cases that I've had on the channel in the past that we don't hear about anymore. We're waiting for trials, things like that. We're going to talk generally here about trials. Diddy trial is going to the jury. That's another big one. We just had Karen Reed found not guilty of murder and manslaughter. And the Diddy case is right up there with that. So we're going to talk about those things. We're going to talk about high-profile cases, and I'm still going to bring you the little cases. When it comes to the Tabitha Shuck Raines case, I'm in the process of putting all of the documents for that case into ChatGPT, because ChatGPT can then help me in ways that I never knew. And I can do this with other cases too. So I'm excited to do this with her case. So we are going to have new content on her case, but getting all of those documents into ChatGPT takes time. I'll find an email. Oh, that would be great. Any interest in working on a web sleuth operations handbook? That would be cool. That would be awesome. Prosecutor dropped some of the charges on Diddy. Oh man. Okay, so I haven't turned the TVs on. I haven't been on YouTube yet today, so it looks like I'm gonna have to go check some things out. We're gonna talk about it all, you guys. And it's not gonna be just Indiana, it's gonna be all over the United States. And it saves us a lot of time because we don't have to go through all the documents for what you wanted to do. Yes. I want to create a timeline. I want all kinds of things. and Chat GPT can do that for me much faster. So, Andrea and I are excited about that. And then we can ask it questions too on inconsistencies and point out discrepancies and things like that, and it'll do it for us. So I can't wait. I cannot wait. So, what's going to happen for today? Today, I am going to prepare, try to get Patreon back up and running. There is a program that I need in order to live stream there and to show the trials. So I'm going to get that all taken care of today. I'm working on a new intro for the channel. We're going to go back to our original roots on that intro, and it's going to be shorter because people are like, your intro's too long, even though they like it, but it's too long. So I'm going to make it shorter. And we're just going to grind. This is going to become my full-time job. And one of the things that, let me get this out of here. One of the things that I just want everybody to know is that this is a fan-funded channel. So any donations are appreciated, especially if you guys want me to continue being boots on the ground and coming to trials and going places to help search for individuals. That's going to be important. So every penny counts. I don't care if it's just $1.50. I'm not here to make money for myself. Everything that is donated goes back to this channel in equipment, trips, and all of that. So I got stuff off of Kalamazoo and deliver the food. Have a good day, and I will see you soon. Enjoy your food. So, that is another thing that we're going to be looking into. We have to get another vehicle since I have a 16-year-old that drives now. And once we do that, I will be able to do more boots on the ground and go to more places and attend more trials. So, with that being said, does anybody else have any comments, concerns, anything like that? Put it, if you're watching this, and you're part of the rewatch crew, put the comments below. And good talking, Marv. Look forward to your new project. Thank you. Thank you. And don't forget, put pricing down below for Patreon and the membership. And then once I get some responses, I will set the membership on YouTube and Patreon. And tomorrow we are going to get started with the stories. Like I said, we're going to do one about what is true crime, what the true crime community is like, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of that. That live stream may be a little bit longer. There's a lot of information in that. And yes, I'm going to do some collaborations with I'll Be Frank on some cases to help broaden the audience. We want to bring more cases to you and more missing person cases. We know that this community bands together when it comes to these cases and to missing persons, and that we can definitely make a difference and help bring these people back home. So once again, thank you for being here. And I will see you more starting tomorrow. We're going to start off with a bang. And at night, I will do some pre-recorded videos for the next day. And like I said, watch for the community post. I will be doing one a day to let you know what's coming out on the channel so that you don't miss anything. And we'll also put it in the Facebook group and the Facebook page. Hi, Misty. How you doing? Yep, so we're going to start off with a bang tomorrow. I will get everything set up tonight so that you know when I'm going to be going live. All right. Well, thanks for joining me, everybody. And I'm so glad to be back and to see everyone and talk to everyone. And we're going to move forward. Misty, be ready because we're gonna do a lot of things coming up here. So I will keep the mods updated. I'm gonna start a mod chat. We have one in the Discord, but I'm gonna start one on Facebook also, so that I can keep you guys up to date on what's happening. And you'll be prepared. So, all right. I will see you all soon. Have a good day. Please drink lots of water. This heat is unbearable. And just want to make sure that everybody is okay. Hopefully this heat wave will end soon. Take care. And I'll see you tomorrow here on Beyond the Evidence. Bye.